Hi guys, welcome back to Delaware Acre. My name is Amanda, and if you're new here, we're going to play in the kitchen today, and this channel is about cooking, cleaning, trying to keep my crap together, and gardening. Get some stuff out of my freezer. We just got a deer butchered, and I put it in the freezer, and I realized that my freezer is full of tomatoes. So I am going to get them into my it's new to me, big turkey roaster. I haven't tried it yet to even see if it works, so I figured let's try it out before Thanksgiving, because I was going to try to make it or try to use it on Thanksgiving. I'm not even sure if I'm cooking it for Thanksgiving, but anyway, I'm going down a rabbit hole. But kids are in school, hubby's out running errands, so I was going to get the tomatoes going. Holy moly. That thing's heavy. Okay guys, I'm gonna put this bad boy to the test. I bought it off Facebook Marketplace and haven't used it yet. My freezer is full of tomatoes, so we're gonna go grab them out and stick them in here and get them cooked down. Okay, there it is. There it is. All of my tomatoes that I did not use as fresh eating. I have 4 gallon freezer bags. I don't know how many gallons this is. I would assume this is a gallon. And then these 4-liter tomatoes. A lot of these are cherry tomatoes. I'm going to put these into here. And hopefully this thing works. I will say, I've never done this before. I have never I've preserved tomatoes in the freezer before, but I've never put them into a roaster to get them unfrozen, to thaw them out and cook them down. So I'm interested to see how this works. I'm gonna put it on 250. I guess it's on. There's no light or anything. Not making any sound. I guess we'll see if it warms up. Oh yeah, I can feel some heat coming off, I think. We'll give it a minute to warm up. In the meantime, I found some spaghetti squash in the freezer. So I'm actually going to thaw this out, and I'm going to use this for muffins, some sort of quick bread. Instead of pumpkin, I'll just use this. You know how something's brand new, or if it's turning the heat on for the first time in a while, it will have like a smell. Kind of has a smell. Let's see. Oh yeah, I can feel heat. Okay. Alrighty. So I don't think that I'll be able to get the tomatoes out of here just yet, so they're going to sit there at room temp to thaw. These are already coming out. Those. And then these are, how cool these are. These are heirloom tomatoes. I think these are Kellogg Breakfast. I'm not sure what these are anymore. I don't remember. I'll have to go back and look. These are some of the little Berry's Crazy Cherry tomatoes that we took them inside green and let them ripen inside. We got some, these are paste tomatoes in here. I got a little bit of everything. Some more of the small ones. Oh, I don't know if they're all going to fit in here. Huh. This one's really... I don't know if the rest of these are going to fit in there. That's crazy. I've never had that many tomatoes. not frozen. I usually do canning in the summertime, but this year I had the, I can get this out. This year I had a chest freezer for the first year since I started gardening. So I used that to preserve my tomatoes, freeze them until I could get to them. Oh goodness. I don't know. Let's see. I'll have to see. All right, I need to put some water in there. I'm not sure how much water to put in here. I've never done this before. I guess just enough so they don't scorch on the bottom. I'll just put the lid on. Okay, let's check and see. Guess what? They're still frozen. Yeah, there's some heat in there. It's going to take a while. I'm going to give this a little stir and check on it later. Here's my Mac Daddy spoon. Look how big this thing is. It's like as long as my arm. Well, those are still frozen. Yeah, I guess I'm not even going to be able to stir it really. I might have to take it out and put this guy on the bottom. Okay, I've got my Mac Daddy bowl here. So I'm gonna take, I guess I'll take 2 bowls out. Take this big Mac Daddy guy. I wish I had taller cabinets. I'm gonna take, I guess I'll just use my hands. Maybe I can just get them all over to the side. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'm gonna put this big guy on the side so he's touching the bottom. I can take these out. Oh, they're cold. There we go. Now this guy's sitting in there. There we go. Now we'll put these guys on top. Cabinets. And then we'll put, thought I was going to maybe use my Big Mac Daddy one, but I guess not. And then these, oh my gosh, these are still rock solid. So, all right. Check on you in a little while. We're getting a little softer here. A little softer. That big block is still there. Quite a bit of fluid in there. Lots of ice. Add some more in here. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna squish it right in. Okay, we have one more left, so I'll put these other 2 in. Check it again in a few. Okay, it's many hours later, about 8:45 in the evening, and I'm losing steam here. losing steam with these tomatoes. They are finally soft and starting to break down, cook down a little bit. As you can see, the roaster is filled to capacity. It's filled to max. So, and at this point, I'm kind of second guessing not letting the tomatoes thaw and slipping the skins off before I put them in the roaster. So I decided to wait another 2 hours, but I decided to start putting them through the food mill, which it gets the skins and the seeds off, and makes like a thicker sauce. And I was putting them in these two containers to try to cool them off a little bit because they're pretty warm at this point, pretty hot. And I was putting them through the food mill to get some skins off, and I was just scooping it in. The skins really started to bother me after a while, so I did this. It took me probably about half an hour to an hour to go through all this. There was a lot of skins, and I actually put the skins, I will put them in the dehydrator and then use them as like a tomato powder. I've seen people on YouTube before use it as like a thickener instead of using paste. So here I am just turning the food mill, and you kind of have to go forward and backward. Takes a little bit of elbow grease, but it's really not too hard to do. I was glad that I did this and got the majority of the skins out. There will be seeds and some skins, especially if you add anything in after this process, but it really did make a difference. And here's the container I was putting the skins into. There's some seeds in there also, and those go into the fridge. I'll dehydrate them another day. It is now 11:30 p.m. I put the sauce that from the tomatoes that went through the food mill into the crock pot on warm. I'm turning the rest of the tomatoes down in the roaster to 200, and then I am cocking the lid kind of sideways, not all the way sideways, but just leaving it open, allowing the moisture to escape. So hopefully these will cook down a little bit overnight, and I'm just doing a final wipe down here. There was literally tomato sauce, tomato juice, and splashes of tomato everywhere. I have already showered, and my hair's kind of a mess, half dry, half wet, and just trying to get that tomato stuff all wiped off, and I am calling it a night. I am out of energy. So I actually am going to split this video up. It's getting kind of long, so come on back for day 2 of tomatoes. Thanks for watching, and have a good one. Bye!